Web pages are a way to provide general information about your business or products. In BigCommerce, your web pages allow you to add content without touching code, link to external content, design it in Page Builder, or create pages entirely using HTML. You can manage the web pages in your store by going to your storefront, web pages. But if you are working on a multi-storefront setup, then you will have to go to the channel manager first and select the storefront channel to find the web pages section. Here, you can see and configure the settings for the different web pages. You can immediately see which web pages are made visible in the navigation menu. Pages marked with an X in the visible column will not appear in the menu. Web pages marked as visible will appear in the navigation after the storefront categories, in the same order that they appear in the web pages table. Clicking on the visibility option for a particular web page allows you to easily toggle between displaying or hiding that web page link from the navigation menu. Three dots at the rightmost side allows you to edit the settings and content of a particular web page. You can drag and drop the pages to reorder them the way you want them to appear in your storefront navigation. To delete a web page, you can simply select that page and click the delete icon. Take note, when you delete a parent page with children pages underneath it, all the children pages will also be deleted. Let's create a new web page. Click on Create a Web Page and you will be presented with 4 different page types to choose from. Let's start with the first type, a page containing content using the WYSIWYG Editor. The page name you write down will be the one you see in the navigation menu. By default, it will also be the page title unless you change it in advanced options. The page URL is automatically generated based on the page name you put in, and can be changed to a customized URL if you wish. Scrolling down, you can change the page's visibility in the navigation menu, and the location and whether it will be a parent page or nested under another page. You can edit the page title and other meta fields, including the template layout, under the Advanced Options section. Now let's take a look at the page whose contents were built using the WYSIWYG Editor. Using the WYSIWYG Editor, you can directly input the content, style, and format it using the text editor tools which many of us are familiar with. You can then see the page content placed in a layout using your store's default header and footer. You can also add more items and widgets to the page using the Page Builder. You can also choose to apply a different page layout if you want to. Let's take a look at another example. In this example, the WYSIWYG text editor seems to be completely empty. But if you visit the actual page, it seems that there are blocks waiting to be rendered. Where will this come from then? If we go back to WYSIWYG Editor, there is an option at the far right side to add HTML code. In this case, through this option, we are able to inject some scripts to generate the content needed for this page. As for the second page type, we can create a link to another website, external document, or a page inside our own site. Here, we simply add the URL to which we want the page to point to, and this can be useful for easily adding items or links to the navigation menu. The third type of web page we have is a contact form. With the WYSIWYG Editor, you can add some content and copy to customize your page. And the distinct thing about this page type is that it allows you to insert form fields and set where the responses from these fields will be sent to. The contact form page also has a pre-built-in CAPTCHA authentication before submitting the form. And with this, you can easily build contact pages, subscription pages, or any other similar pages. You can remove form fields to customize your form and capture only the information that you need. As with other page types, you can set the visibility in the navigation menu and modify the advanced option for the contact form page. The last type of page is raw HTML. Here, you can put in an entire HTML code that you have developed, like starting from a blank HTML page. Using this page type will remove all the other predefined layouts and page regions, and as you can see, the header and footer that is in the default page layout is no longer present here. One thing to note here though is that when you use this type, you will have to edit and add stuff to your page through editing the HTML code. You cannot use the page builder to edit, add widgets, and build on this page. While the advantage of using a raw HTML page is the flexibility to design everything from scratch and removing the pre-existing headers, footers, and other components, there is also another way to do this while still allowing the page to be designed and editable using the page builder. To do this, we simply need to use a WYSIWYG page type and apply a custom page template layout that is completely black. Creating a custom page template layout file will be shown in a different video, as this would require a bit of coding on your part. Now, since the page is a WYSIWYG type, we can open and design it using the page builder. Drag and drop the widget elements you want into the page regions to customize it however you want it. Changes here will only affect this page, and you can still create more blank pages using the same template layout file as the base. And when you're done, click Save, then Publish to make your changes go live on your storefront. Now start creating more web pages and make your store as dynamic as it can be.